Oh, it's 10:30 at night here. I just gotta get a rifle out just in case.
Hey, Freddie, what do you need?
I guess the bears, I was talking to Brian, the bears got into another camp. They really wrecked it, according to Brian. I guess the bears couldn't get in through the door or the window, so they actually crawled up on the roof and ripped the tin right off the roof and came in through the ceiling. So Brian and them still have 2 more camps after that to check out. So yeah, it's just turned out to be a disaster anyway.
There's no road, there's nothing mapped.
Anything that goes wrong is going to be recorded for the whole world to see.
We're like 10 days behind schedule right now.
Yeah, it's just turned out to be a disaster anyway.
Now that's a bull. If you want a job in the hunting industry, it's not like you imagine. You're going to know the meaning of the word lonely. Face stress and danger. There'll be times when the last place on this earth that you want to be is right where you are. One more thing is it takes a team, real professionals. Welcome to my life.
We need to get on this right away so we can get in there.
Make no mistake, one great kill shot. The Yukon Territory is located east of Alaska, and it's roughly the size of Texas, Wyoming, and Montana combined, and has a population of about 30,000 people.
It's big, rugged, beautiful country. You're not going to be anywhere near any other hunter, and these animals, most likely,
Never seen a human being before.
typically you're going to fly into Vancouver, connect from there out to Whitehorse, where we'll pick you up and overnight. The next morning you have a beautiful 4-hour drive up the Alcan Highway. Roll into Mayo, one of our float planes will be ready, and from there you're off into the bush to start off your hunt.
The big game species in the Yukon that you can hunt are wolves, grizzly bear, wolverine, black bear, mountain caribou, Dall sheep, and a color phase of the stone sheep called a fanon, and of course the Alaskan Yukon moose.
If you've never hunted moose before or seen one up close, you really can't appreciate how huge these animals are.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, boy. Look at his eyes. Oh. Back off. Back off. Bulls can weigh up to 2,000 pounds, and on the high end, their antlers can be 70 inches wide, even above that. Look at that. It takes a team, it takes a really good team to make the hunts happen. Freddie is my director of operations. He's the guy that stays on the outside. He would love to be out here guiding. He's a tremendous guide, but I need his skills on the outside. On the inside, meaning out here in the territory, Brian's the toughest of us all. If I want to open up new country, I put Wojo there. He would have been an explorer in the olden days. He's tough, tough, tough guy. Then there's the cameraman. And I'm going to tell you something that I will never tell a cameraman to his face, but these guys are the special forces of the hunting industry. They don't need to do this. They can get a job anywhere. They do it because they're just damn good at what they do. These young men are an instrumental part of our organization.
In the 2009 season coming up, we have a full camp as always. We take around 40 hunters every year. This year we do have Pam Zates from She Safari. She's a huge sponsor of our show. She's got her own TV crew there. Anything that goes wrong is going to be recorded for the whole world to see. So we really got to make sure that everything is perfect. I've worked it through with Freddie. We got Wojo out there. He's one of our best guys. He's used to camera crews around. I have every confidence that it'll go perfect, but I'll still be real happy when I get that call back at camp that she got a big moose. Our territory in the Yukon is enormous.
It's about 12,000 square miles, or to put it in another perspective, you can get in an airplane, take off on one boundary, and fly for an hour and a half and not even make it to the far side of my territory. There we go. Roads, there's no people, there's no fences. It's absolute remote wilderness. We start hunting moose in August, basically the middle of August. Moose at that time of year tend to be in the very high country, up in the Alpine just about.
We just spotted a cow and a couple bulls and stuff. They're just up probably a mile and a half in front of us, so we're gonna try and close the distance by about half to 3/4 of a mile and hopefully get a better look at them. Okay. Bull's up there. Come on, get up here. Okay, whenever. You hit.
Starting around the 5th, 6th, up to the 10th of September, the rut will start, the bulls will be moving, grunting. You can bring them right into 10, 15 yards. You'll see them crossing a mountainside. The cows will start to be calling, you know. The magnificence of the rut is hard to describe unless you've experienced it. This is our home now. Down towards us. Okay, right there. Set it up. Get on. Take your time. Don't jerk it. Hey, you got him. You got him. There he goes. He's tipping. You got him. Now that's a bull. This particular year, I have Brian Wojo, of course, my #1 guy for moving these things around, and a young cameraman by the name of Matt Gibson. Their assignment is to move the Argos to the various camps and bring back the old Argos to fly them out. But how do you get Argos to the camp? You can't use helicopters to fly them in, it's not legal. So you have to fly them in on an actual fixed wing airplane. Then you have to land them out somewhere in the mountains, which gets you all your Argos in that spot if you can figure out how to do it. But that's only in that spot. Now you have to get the Argos over land 60 miles away to the camp.
Really, the only practical vehicle for moving around up there is an Argo.
8-wheel drive, amphibious civilian tanks is what they are.
You can't really overstate how difficult it is to move into a new camp in the Yukon.
There's no trails, there's no road, there's nothing mapped. You've got to cross rivers. It's a dangerous thing, and there's nobody there to help you if you run into problems. You've got to be totally confident in your abilities to run a machine in a place that's about 200 miles from the nearest person that might be able to help you. You get yourself in a pickle in that machine, you're done.
We're back at the Forks and we're about to cross the Rogue River. This is either a really good idea or a really bad idea. I haven't decided yet. Hopefully you'll get some good footage out of it. Either that or I'll get fired, one of the two. Might not look like much, but that water's deep, cold, and running quick.
It is. But I think if I make it to there, I should be able to get on the other side. Okay, I got a little bit of footing here to get in.
So you're aiming for that corner over there.
You're going to have to do the same thing.
Try and film as much as I can, people, but I think I'll be concentrating on other things like not drowning.
If there's no danger, then it's not really an adventure. It's part of the allure in a way. Danger can be, of course, different levels. Danger meaning being 10 minutes late for a meeting. I mean, that's a certain element of danger. Out here, danger takes on a far more forever meaning.
Better get a rifle out just in case.
Hey Freddie, it's me. What do you need?
I guess the bears, I was talking to Brian, the bears got into another camp. They really wrecked it, according to Brian. I guess the bears couldn't get in through the door or the window, so they actually crawled up on the roof and ripped the tin right off the roof and came in through the ceiling. So Brian and them still have 2 more camps after that to check out. So yeah, it's just turned out to be a disaster. You know what I mean? We're running out of time.
Got up here and kind of an unforeseen thing is come to the camp and a little grizzly bear got in. He come up here and ripped up this window to get in. We had it secured with tin, and he peeled the tin right off, crawled through the front door, and made one heck of a mess. It's going to take us a good day to get this camp cleaned up. He destroyed just about everything in here, the stove, smashed the bunks, and you know, after having a hard day, and we're on a limited time here, we got to do this, plus we got to get all the Argos ready. It's terrible. We're leaving late. We were scheduled to try and leave out of here by 6 in the morning, but it was just pouring rain. We couldn't get out.
It's going to be really close. We're going to have to use the otter to fly that stuff in. There's 6 hunters coming in tomorrow and 5 hunters the day after.
So we'll have to put a really big day in the next day, and we'll still be able to make our schedule. And if it doesn't, we're going to end up being way behind here.
Geez, anything at all, Freddie, just keep me posted. I'll be up there as well.
Call me, let me know, or text or email or something.
In less than 48 hours, we're going
Let me see it.
After a rainy morning start, 10 hours riding those Argos.
We're running out of time here.
We got 18 hours to get it ready.
5 getting on and 4 getting dropped off at Swan.
I'm losing you, Freddie.
Every client that comes into the Yukon gets our full attention. We want them all to have a great hunt. But when you get a high-profile client like Pam coming in, I'd be lying if I didn't say there isn't a little extra stress involved. She's a big sponsor of ours. They got a TV crew there filming everything that goes on. We've got to make sure she has a good hunt.
What happened? Coming up next. Brought to you by Primos.
Okay, behind the shoulder. Hurry up. It's okay, behind the shoulder. You hit him. Come on. Ready? Yes, brother. Well, what do you think, Pam? Should we go back to the...
What do you think she thinks?
The rack is twice as big as her.
Yeah, that's a beast, eh? To know that's all done. I'm sure you felt the same way.
Yeah. They're all, I mean, all 40 are important, but obviously you get a high profile one, it's that much more pressure.
Yeah, exactly, because that's, I mean, I probably could have picked her a better guy, all right, but I was already busy, so.
That's a little harsh. We worked hard. We were in there for 2 months before this. This was sort of like the pinnacle of our season.
Not just drive
How big
Argos
was your
around.
biggest moose?
It's not about size.
I'm gonna
Quality of hunt.
Well, I fixed up like 3 cabins from grizzly bear damage. Then I flew around and set up 9 wall tents. Then we overlanded the Argos with like 150 miles or something in 5 days.
Yeah, I mean,
And then we started hunting.
that's great season. Looked like it was going to be a dismal failure, end of the world, and turned out like that. Yeah, perfect. What do we have for next week?
Jim, this place is beyond belief. It's like the land of the lost. There's nothing here at all that's